Okay, they're still there. And I was like, oh, that's not.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief, these are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Braum's is bringing the heat. Introducing Braum's new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Braum's crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than Brahms.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather round.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
As you travel down the road of the gold ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid. As you travel down the road of the gold.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome into the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Along with on-site producer Mallory Reams and Adam Dieselhorst, I'm Grant Merrill, along with Edward Crapshaw. As it's a battle of the Warriors this morning. The Hammon Lady Warriors taking on the Glenpool Lady Warriors. Either way, Warriors win, Edward.
Yeah, either way, hey, we're both rocking blue and white. Gotta love it.
This is going to be a little difficult to tell apart this morning with same mascot, same colors, same everything. But we'll just go after whatever jersey Henley West is wearing.
Yeah,
and,
there you go.
Go from there. Of course, both of these teams falling short in their opening rounds of the Tournament of Champions. And Edward, I know that over the last 24 hours that your Lady Warriors have had a chance to digest that loss from yesterday to Booker T, and I know that they've had a chance to adjust to the platform here and the stage that they're on. Talk about what you expect out of them as they take on a good Glenpool team this morning.
I think they're going to kind of calm their nerves a little bit here on this second day, and I know their big thing yesterday takeaway was limit their turnovers. I believe we had like 29 turnovers yesterday, so that was a huge part of our downfall yesterday. So it looked like calm down a little bit today and just play Lady Warrior basketball.
Henley West, Emma Crapshaw, and Jordan Espinoza, along with Justice Espinoza, and Danica Bullcoming are your starters for the Hammond Lady Warriors this morning. We'll get you set up on Glenpool as we move through the first quarter. Henley West jumping the opening tip for the Lady Warriors of Hammond, and she goes up against Tyra McKinney. Lady Warriors of Hammond will control the opening tip, and out of the backcourt comes Justice Espinoza. Right-handed dribble as she'll take it top of the key, out around the perimeter. She'll work it into the paint. Henley West trying to make that catch and ends up turning the ball over when she can't grab that basketball, and it goes out of bounds.
Just a little too high there, lob from Dan down low.
Out of the backcourt, Jordan Espinoza, right-handed dribble. She takes it across the time stripe.
That's Yaya Gibson.
Oh, yeah. See, I told you it's going to be rough. But all colors, all Warriors.
I hear you.
There we go. Tyra McKinney back around the perimeter to Demoya Gator. Gator back up top. Brings it over to Walia Shawnee. Here's a two-pointer over the rim and no good. Back the other direction. Here come the Hammond Lady Warriors. This time it's Justice Espinoza. Right-handed dribble as she tries to throw it across to an open teammate. Glenpool comes up with it. Shawnee to the hoop. Her shot on the way and in. And now we'll have people thinking that the Shawnee Wolves are playing by the time we call her name a couple of times. Out of the backcourt, here comes Hammond, and it's going to be Espinoza with the basketball. Jordan to Justice, back up top. They'll swing it around to Emma Crapshaw. Now a cross-court pass. Espinoza driving inside, and she draws a foul as she's headed to the hoop. Coach Clay Conley telling his girls, dribble that basketball. Let's get it in motion this morning as Justice Espinoza will go to the free throw line. 6:44 left to go in the first quarter. First free throw up and coming. First free throw on the way and in. Second one coming as well. Next one's on its way and in as well. We're tied at 2. 6:44 left to go in the first quarter. Full day of basketball action coming up this morning. I'll have the first 3 games. Todd Miller on the air at 12:30 this afternoon as he'll have that first Dale game as they will end up taking on Wilson. 2-pointers on the way and in, 4-2 our score. Did you get a chance to watch any of the other games yesterday, Edward?
Yeah, we came back up and watched the Dale and Weatherford game. That was a really good game right there. And then we caught the Glenpool and Edmond Memorial game.
2-pointers on the way, off the rim. Nothing doing there for Yaya Gibson. And now Justice Espinoza back the other direction. Justice into Henley West. Henley gets her pocket picked there. They knock it away, but it ends up staying with Hammon, and now the basketball knocked out of bounds as Emma Crapshaw had a hand on it and tipped it across the baseline. So that'll leave Camden Hall to pass it back into play.
Kaya Davis checking in for Jordan Espinosa there.
Well, now they're going to reverse that and give Hammond the basketball. Inbound pass coming to Crapshaw, top of the key. 3-pointer, in and out, no good. Now the loose basketball fought for by about 3 or 4 people, and they're going to call a foul on Henley West. When you're the tallest girl in the middle of about 5 people, if you move an inch, you'll get a foul called on you. It's just inevitable.
It's hard not to miss her.
Yaya Gibson coming out of the backcourt. She'll work it over to the right wing to Demoya Gator. Gator back over to Tyra McKinney. Now to the right wing, Gator again. Pass up to the top of the key, Yaya Gibson. And now a travel called. I was walking into the arena this morning and saw some folks from OK coming in. And I said, I assume you're here to watch OK. And they said, yes, we are. But Henley West is our cousin, so we're here to watch her too.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I was like,
I didn't know she had relatives from around there.
Well, the world gets smaller in Oklahoma.
Yes, it does.
2-point shot off the rim, nothing doing there. And for the Lady Warriors of Hammond, back the other direction, Yaya Gibson. You think it's a small world over here with Mallory and Adam Dieselhorst and all their friends. We got a Fairview family reunion going over here to the right of us, Edward. So Northwest Oklahoma is well represented on the Squirtle crew this morning. Jump ball called as Yaya Gibson was fighting for the basketball, trying to get it away from Justice Espinoza. And it worked for her. Glenpool gets the basketball. Out of the backcourt, Yaya Gibson with a right-handed dribble as she'll take it top of the key, working it right side over to Demoya Gator. Dribble inside and 2-point shots on the way and in. 6-2 our score. Here comes Henley West, giving it back over to Berkea Davis. 2-pointer on the way off the back iron, no good. Stick backs up and in for Henley West.
Nice assist there from Danica.
6-4 our score. Here come the Glenpool Lady Warriors. 2-pointer for Tyra McKinney is on its way and in. 8-4 our score. Big day in sports with OU playing Navy in the Armed Forces Bowl. And now a 2-pointer, partially blocked, and Glenpool comes up with it. Yaya Gibson racing into the front court. I know that after the OU festivities are over, that we'll be on the platforms of the Sports Animal, WWLS, later this evening. So Big day for all of Oklahoma from the right wing. Three-pointer off the rim, no good. And that was Jordan Espinoza trying that one. From the wing, three-pointer won't fall for DeBoya Gator. If you notice while you're watching and you look at the referees that we have, you'll notice that in the girls' games, it's all ladies, and in the boys' games, it's all men. So that's something that's been a hallmark of the Tournament of Champions for quite some time now. And I believe Raymond Ships and Linda Drink are going to come on with us during our halftimes in the next game to talk a little bit about that. Timeout after a Glenpool basket. Coach Clay Conley wants to talk things over with his girls. We'll take a break with him and be back right after this. Hammon trailing Glenpool 10-4. We're back after this on Squirtle.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156. East River Roustabout.
That just looked like a lot of equipment that would be really fun to drive on the East River Roustabout commercial. So maybe one day we'll get to try it. Welcome back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Glenpool leading Hammon 10-4 in our morning opener here on day 2 of the Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip. I'm Grant Merrill along with Edward Crapshaw as the Hammon Lady Warriors have the basketball out of the break. Espinoza trying to feed a lady inside. The ball turned over as Glenpool comes up with it. And DeBoya Gator into the front court for the Lady Warriors. Quick pass over to the left wing, and a long three won't go for Camden Hall. Hammon coming up with it. Justice Espinoza swinging it around to Jordan Espinoza. Hammon, of course, with only one loss on the season, and that was yesterday. Here's a long three on the way and in.
Boom, buckets, Lady Warrior three-pointer.
I was waiting on that. Danica Bull coming, launching that one from long range. I can't say it because I think that's copyrighted by KECO in Elk City. Only Edward can make that statement on the broadcast. Jordan Espinoza with the basketball after a missed shot Yaya Gibson with the basketball after a missed shot by Hammond. She'll feed a lady inside. Two-pointer is on the way and good. And that is going to be Tyra McKinney making that one. And now bodies flying everywhere just in front of the Squirtle Sports microphone here as they tried to cross midcourt and somebody lost their footing. Minute 29 to go. Inbound pass back into Abby Phillips. First time we've seen her today. Back to the right wing to Espinoza. Back up to Phillips. She gets her pocket pick to Leah Shawnee with the basketball. Straight to the hoop. She goes and puts a two in to make it 14-7. A minute 7 left to go in the first quarter. Back the other direction, the Lady Warriors. Justice Espinoza back over to the left wing and a three-pointer missing for Hammond. And now the basketball rolls out of bounds. We'll see who had that last touch. Take your pick. It could have been any of them.
Lady Warriors touched it last.
Exactly. Only unfortunately it was your Lady Warriors.
Yes.
Don't forget, if you're a Hammond fan, you can watch Edward's call of all of the Lady Warrior games on Paragon TV throughout the season. So we appreciate him being on loan from them to call with us today.
I appreciate y'all for having me.
Well, we've got to get all of the inside information on Western Oklahoma basketball. 36 seconds left to play. 14-7, Glenpool leading. And the inbound throw will come from Jordan Espinoza. Both coming into the front court. Now the basketball stolen away. Yaya Gibson straight to the hoop. Her shot on the way and in. 19 seconds left. I think we've got our Glenpool people behind us. It's like a cheering section in my headphones over here.
You look back at those, it's just like one mom, though.
Well, the problem is I look back and I can't tell which team is which because they're all the same colors. Long threes on the way and in as we go to the second quarter. Our score, Glenpool 16, Hammon 10. Fresh new 8 minutes put on the clock when we come back. You're watching the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip on Squirtle.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independence Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independence Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Back here at the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, Grant Merrill, Edward Crapshaw along with you. Mallory Reams is our on-site producer here. Straight from Fairview this morning. She skipped the Armed Forces Bowl to come produce with us. So everybody wants to be in Fort Worth on a Friday, right? Inbound throw coming to Hammon's Justice Espinoza to get the second quarter started. She'll give it off to Jordan Espinoza on the far side. Now another pass back to Justice, back to Jordan. They'll hold off on a shot here. Now a three-pointer coming, and that one's off the rim. No good for Jordan Espinoza. Everybody fighting for it under the goal. Hindley West able to come up and put a quick stick back up and in, and it's a 4-point ball game, 16-12. Glenpool on top right now. Aaliyah Shawnee with the basketball for the Glenpool Lady Warriors. Getting it back over to Yaya Gibson. Now up top, DeMoya Gator. Gator out between the circles to Camden Hall. And now a turnover. Justice Espinoza coming up with the basketball, but she couldn't quite get control of it and ended up going out of bounds, so it'll stay with Glenpool here. And now Camden Hall will pop it back into play here. Out around the perimeter, here's DeMoya Gator. She'll drive inside. As she was trying to go up, there was Hindley West to make the stop. And when she blocks a shot, she does it with power, Edward.
Yes, she does.
From the wing, three-pointer, falling short. Nothing doing there for Camden Hall. And now Hammon will take it the other direction. Justice Espinoza driving. She'll give it off to Jordan Espinoza. Top of the key. Back inside, Hindley West with a quick shot that's off the back iron and no good. As Edward was stating yesterday, Hindley's got 17 college offers so far. You said Brown University was a big one, and which one was the other one?
Minnesota.
The Golden Gophers.
Golden Gophers, yes.
Well,
I think she hasn't narrowed it down, but she hasn't told anybody yet what her final decision is.
If I'm Hindley, I'm going to run over there and show her the current temperature in Minneapolis right now.
Exactly, yeah.
See if she still wants to go there.
Might deter her away from that.
I don't know. There's some days in western Oklahoma that
yeah, there are.
I was out in Dumas, Texas last year when they had that big blizzard, and it rivaled any winter location you could find.
Boom, buckets, Lady Warrior three-pointer.
And that one was Danica Bull coming with that one. 5:53 left to play here. 16-15 our score. It's a 1-point ball game, Edward.
Yeah, it seems about out in western Oklahoma and the Panhandle of Texas, you can experience all 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah, 20 minutes sometimes.
Yeah.
Aaliyah Shawnee driving with the basketball. Her shot for 2 is on the way and in. We can probably count that basket as she'll go to the free throw line after a foul. And they're going to call this one on, I think, Riley Hunter. And now Glenpool wants a timeout before we shoot that free throw. 18-15 our score. 5:35 left to go in the half. Take a 30-second break and be back after this. You're watching the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union. Summer job, babies.
Welcome back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Glenpool leading Hammon 18-15 with 5:35 left to go in the first half. Grant Merrill and Edward Crapshaw along with you. Hammon and Glenpool waiting to see who's going to stick around for tomorrow. As before the break, we had a quick foul called, and Aaliyah Shawnee had made a basket. Now she's going to the free throw line to see if she can complete that conventional three-point play. The lone free throw on this trip coming here in just a second. A little bit of talk between Coach Conley and the referees.
I think there's some confusion on who they gave the foul to there. Got it situated. It was Justice with her first personal.
Free throws off the back iron and no good. Henley West pulling down that rebound. Justice Espinoza driving with the basketball, giving it back over to Jordan Espinoza. Now Bull coming. Back to Espinoza. From the left wing. 3-pointers on the way and in for Danica Bull coming.
Boom, buckets, Lady Warrior 3-pointer.
There you go. Are you duty bound to say that now when Glenpool has a 3-pointer since they're also the Lady Warriors?
I mean, I can.
They might try to steal the saying from you. We might keep that to ourselves for Hammond,
right?
For sure. Up front,
I might have some Hammond fans that might come for me if I say it for Glenpool.
We don't need a Western Oklahoma revolt on the broadcast here this morning. Now carrying violation called. So what do you folks from Hammond look forward to about Tulsa the most in your off time outside of the ball games?
I think a big thing for everybody is just getting out and going check out new places to eat. There's not a whole lot of places to switch up our varieties from there. Like the closest place is Elk City that we got, and
right,
they don't have a whole lot to offer. So we like to try out new food.
Pass down into the paint. 2-pointers on the way, off the rim and no good. I've eaten just about everything out of the quick service shelf at Hutch's over the years. That's been my Elk City cuisine. Henley West with the basketball, and she'll draw a foul here.
The old hot box, huh?
Yeah. They do have some good sandwiches.
That they do.
Inbound throw coming from Danica Bull coming. She'll give it back off to Justice Espinoza. Now to Henley West. The left wing, 3-pointer. Won't fall there. Now the whistle blows before they can get a stick back up and in. We'll see who this is on. This is going to be on Cameron Shedd for Glenpool, and Espinoza will send it back into play here. Shot from the wing won't go. Stick backs up and in for Justice Espinoza, the senior.
Lady Warriors' first lead of the day. Hammond Lady Warriors.
Are these the only two Espinozas playing, or we got some in the bullpen?
No, these are their only two sisters. We actually have
Okay.
the older sister that graduated sitting over there with her parents.
Oh, wow.
She was part of our state championship team 2 years ago. A huge part of our state championship team.
Justice Espinoza driving into the front court. She'll give it over to Jordan. Back around to Danica Bull coming. You know, in some of these small towns, you get these families that just, you know, they've got basketball players for
days,
for 20 years, you know.
My good friend Gabino, he has 3 daughters, and then I have 4 of my own. So
you've got 4. Wow.
Yes, I have twin girls sitting over there.
So you've got an older one. She graduated when?
Last year.
Last year. She was a basketball player?
Basketball and softball.
Wow.
Oh, and she ran track.
And running track.
She was state runner-up in the 400.
That is awesome. Up and under 2 pointers on the way and in for Des Moines Gator. And we're tied at 20. 2:55 to play. So are the Twins involved in sports? Will we be seeing them on the Tournament of Champions floor at some
I
point?
sure hope so. They got a few more years to get there. They're only in 2nd grade, but they've already been itching to play 2nd grade basketball there in the Winter League in Elk City.
2 pointers on the way and in for Emma Crapshaw. Well, you know, you get them started early.
That's the thing. That's the key right there. A lot of these small schools, that's what they do. Start them young.
2 pointers on the way and in for Des Moines Gator.
Buddy of mine, Chase Walker, he's got a daughter in my kids' class, and they all ask him every time they see him, well, hey, when are we starting basketball?
Right. From the wing, 3-pointer on the way and in. Look at that.
Boom, buckets, Lady Ward 3-pointer.
Danica Bull coming with that one, and it's 25-20. Hammon out to their first 5-point lead of the ball game.
Danica Bull coming on fire, her 5th 3-pointer.
Yaya Gibson up front. 2-point shots off the rim and no good. I know Adam Dieselhorst is probably taking copious notes to send back to his wife on some of these standouts today. Of course, Tasha is the head coach at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Coached the Rangerettes, and I would guess that as much as y'all have been in the state championship, you probably get some college recruiters coming to Hammon quite frequently during the season.
Our last home game, we actually had the Minnesota recruiter there for Henley.
Oh, wow. Justice Espinoza back around to Bull coming. Back to Espinoza. Got 1:20 left to play here. Henley West, her shot on the way and in.
Boom, buckets, Lady Warrior 3-pointer. Rare
got
one
it.
there for Henley.
28-20 our score. From the wing. 3-pointers on the way and in. Aaliyah Shawnee.
Lady Warriors answer right back.
Hammond will take it the other way. 2-pointer won't go for Abby Phillips. Henley West grabbing that rebound, but she can't get the stick back. And
loose ball.
now everybody's going after it, and Glenpool comes up with it. Yaya Gibson. With 45 seconds left, fires a 3 of her own. It won't fall. And now Jordan Espinoza will slow things up a bit as we come to the last half minute of the half. Pass through the air over to Danica Bull coming. Working around the perimeter here. Basketball's lobbed out of bounds with the last touch by a Glenpool defender who was trying to get after it there. Jordan Espinoza lobbing it into play. She'll give it up to Justice Espinoza. Out of the top of the key. Quick pass between the Espinoza sisters. And now Justice has it back. Quick pass over to the quarters, tipped out of bounds by Abby Phillips with 0.8 of a second left. And Glenpool will have the basketball. They'll hold off for the final buzzer. And we have come to the end of the first half. Our score, Hammond 28, Glenpool 23. It's halftime at the BOK, and we're back in just a few moments right here on Squirtle.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Hill Spring Church in Sand Springs, we'd like to invite you to join us for one of our worship services, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at the Charles Page High School Auditorium.
You can worship with us online at our website, hillspring.tv, our YouTube channel, or on Facebook Live.
We offer exciting programs for kids of all ages and a fun family atmosphere where it's easy to connect and find a place to belong.
Join us this Sunday. We'll save you a seat.
Hill Spring Church, making a difference together.
For a lot of people with a fear of their credit score and wanting a new or used car loan, this is the last place that one wants to be. Well, at Western Sun Federal Credit Union, a marginal credit score doesn't necessarily mean no. In fact, they have a terrific record of getting members approved, and all it requires is this. Give Western Sun a look for low rates and a fast response. I doubt you'll be disappointed. WSFCU.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma, big enough to serve you, and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home or on the go, Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about.
For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Be back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Third quarter of action between Hammon and Glenpool. Hammon Lady Warriors up 28-23 over the Glenpool Lady Warriors, who have the basketball out of the break. Grant Merrill, Edward Crapshaw, Mallory Reams is our on-site producer this morning, and Adam Dieselhorst is here as well. Fairview outnumbers us 3-2 this morning here on Press Row. But we got your stat, man, so
Yeah,
I guess
he
we're tied.
counts.
So
Or 3-3.
2 pointers on the way in for Glenpool, and that makes it 28-25 here as the Hammon Lady Warriors will take it the other direction. Hindley West with the basketball. She'll work it back over to Justice Espinoza. Justice over around the perimeter brings it over to Danica Bull coming. They'll kick it back up to Justice Espinoza. Back to Jordan now, down to the left side of the paint. Emma Crapshaw. I'm just waiting on you to whip that camera out like a machete next time Emma's ready to do a fast break.
I was talking with Henley's mom yesterday after the game, and I was telling her about when I pulled the phone out for Emma's free throw, and she's like, Henley's like that too. Whenever I get my phone out, she doesn't do good.
Leah Shawnee with a quick bucket there as Hindley West will take it the other direction. And up and under at 2 pointers on the way, and it good. The good thing is you can document it all on Squirtle.tv.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to find a way to remove our graphics from the picture before you frame it. So for Glenpool, 3 pointers off the rim, nothing doing there for Aaliyah Shawnee. And Justice Espinoza will take it the other direction.
Usually have my sister courtside with the Hammon Warriors and the Lady Warriors. She does a good job of taking pictures. She's the unofficial team photographer, but she's back at home at work today. She works at the post office, so no off days for them.
No, nor rain, nor sleet, nor snow, nor earthquake, was it? Out of the backcourt. Jordan Espinoza back over to the left wing. Emma Crapshaw. Back up top to Espinoza once again. Jordan to Justice. Now she'll take it around the perimeter. 5:27 to play. Pass inside to Hindley West. She tried to put up a shot. Someone was able to block it.
Jump ball called there underneath.
5:20 left to go here. Basketball dragged out of bounds there.
He goes flying into the courtside seats over there.
Well, it's early enough in the morning that nobody was in them, so.
They're all still in bed.
5:15 left to play here. Out around the perimeter. Justice Espinoza. 3-point shot coming. That one's off the back iron, no good. Aaliyah Shawnee racing the other direction. She'll move into the front court. 2 pointers on the way and in. 30-29 our score. Now the basketball knocked out of play. Inbound throw comes to Yaya Gibson. She'll work it back over to Aaliyah Shawnee. Now to the right wing, Tyra McKinney. A dribble inside. We've got a whistle and a foul. They're going to call this one on Jordan Espinoza. Three-pointer coming, and the shot's off the rim. Nothing doing there for Aaliyah Shawnee.
Gets her own rebound.
Yeah, absolutely. Down in the paint, 2-pointer won't fall for Yaya Gibson, and Hammond will take it the other direction. Jordan Espinoza back to Justice Espinoza. Down in the paint, 2-pointer for Emma Crapshaw all the way it in. For those of you not watching our in the booth camera, Edward had quite the fist bump when Emma made that basket. Proud dad over here.
Of course, man. Everybody always asks me how I stay so calm. I was like, well, if you could only see me.
That's true. Henley West kicks it down low. 2 pointers on the way and in for Emma Crabshaw.
Count the bucket.
I got to do one of my daughter's softball games on the stream, and I did not keep my composure very well.
You want to yell at them for everything, and then also you want – it is very hard.
When it's your daughter's last game of her senior year, all of a sudden the officials can do no right.
Exactly.
You know?
Hey, when it was my daughter's last game, and it got super emotional, I'm not going to lie.
Sure. I think everybody can understand that for sure. Out around the perimeter, Aaliyah Shawnee with the basketball. She'll work it up top. 3-pointer won't fall for DeMoya Gator.
Second attempt there by Yaya Gibson drops in.
She was able to put it up and in. 35-33, 2-point ball game here at the BOK. And now a turnover as Glenpool comes up with it. And Aaliyah Shawnee straight to the hoop. Her shot's off the rim and no good. Back the other direction. Here comes Hammon and Henley West. 2-pointer is on the way it in. 2:42 left to play in the third quarter. 37-33 our score. Out of the backcourt, Yaya Gibson with the basketball. She'll work it to the right wing to Aaliyah Shawnee. Now in the paint, 2-pointer won't go for Tyra McKinney. Lady Warriors taking it the other direction. Justice Espinoza back to Jordan Espinoza. Back to Justice. Now a pass inside to Henley West. She's trying to drive through traffic there and drags a couple of players with her. They'll call one of them for a foul.
I have no idea how she even got that shot off. Muscled her way up there.
Aaliyah Shawnee charged with that one, and Henley West is going to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one's up and coming. Shots on the way and in.
I'll give credit to our weightlifting coach back home, Brady Holland. He has these girls lifting weights there in their first hour health class.
Right.
I know Emma and Henley weightlifting buddies.
Next free throw's on the way and in. You know, strength and conditioning has been such a big part of just about every high school sports curriculum.
It really has.
These recent years. And it's a good thing. I know at some schools they've even got the band members doing it.
No, I believe so. I know how pass inside.
2-pointer on the way and in for DeMoya Gator.
I know how physically taxing that can be out there marching with your 50-pound tuba or whatever it is.
I did that. It was interesting. Couldn't tell you how to play one now, but I did it in high school. 30-second break. We've got a timeout on the floor for Coach Clay Conley. We'll take it with him and be back right after this. You're watching the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip on Squirtle.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org. Anger, anxiety, worry, and
To the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, a minute 33 left to play in the third quarter. Grant Merrill, Edward Crapshaw along with you here on Squirtle as Hammon maintains a 4-point lead over Glenpool. Winner will continue in the consolation bracket of the Tournament of Champions here.
I believe they play at noon tomorrow, the winner, and then the loser plays back again at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Up top, 3-point shot. Falls short and won't go. We'll get the Paragon TV jet fueled up for your trip back to Hammond tomorrow. So, here's a foul called as the Glenpool Lady Warriors, about 3 of them trying to get that basketball, and they're actually going to call a foul on Henley West, or
her second personal.
And that will put Glenpool back at the free throw line with 1:07 to play. First one's up, first one's in.
Tyra McKinney at the line for the Glenpool Lady Warriors.
Next free throw up and coming. Shots on the way and in. And we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with 39-37, our score. Back after this on Squirtle. Welcome back to the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. We've got 1:07 left to go in the third quarter, and Hammond leads Glenpool 39-37. Inbound throws going to come from Danica Bull coming down on the baseline for these Hammond Lady Warriors. She will put it into play here, giving it off to Justice Espinoza. She races into the front court, triple teamed. Getting it to Bull coming, now to West. Now a turnover with Glenpool coming up on top of it there. DeMoya Gator straight to the hoop. Her shot's on the way it is. 45 seconds left to go here, and we're tied at 39, Edward.
Got us a nail biter going.
Into the front court, Justice Espinoza, 37 seconds. She'll give it off to Henley West once again, and now the whistles blow, and a foul's called.
Oh, they called jump
ball.
Possession arrow to Glenpool.
.30 seconds left to play. We're tied at 39. Yaya Gibson holding off, waiting on that last shot here. Quick bounce pass over to the right corner. Cross-court pass up top to Aaliyah Shawnee. Shawnee holding between the keys. She'll pump it through the air over to an open teammate. Down in the paint. Turnover, 2 seconds. From the half-court line, we've got a last-second shot, but it falls short, and we go to the fourth quarter. Tied at 39. A fresh new 8 minutes put on the clock. We're back after this on Squirtle.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com. Are you looking for a local reliable?
We welcome you back. Fourth quarter underway here at the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa. Grant Merrill and Edward Crapshaw along with you. Mallory Reams, our on-site producer, doing a great job. She is working a computer that looks like the NASA space shuttle control over here and somehow managing to do it flawlessly. So appreciate all of her hard work this morning. From the left wing, a three-pointer on the way.
Boom, buckets. Lady Warrior three-pointer
from Justice Espinoza. And now Glenpool taking it the other way. Camden Hull feeding it into the paint. 2-point shot blocked for Tyra McKinney.
Foul on number 24, Henley West.
That
23. Oh, okay, I'll take it on Emma. That would have been Henley's third, so I'd much rather give it to Emma.
Back at the free throw line, Tyra McKinney. Shots on the way, off the rim, and no good. Another free throw coming. Next one's on its way, good. 7:35 left to play here, 42-40 our score. Henley West into the front court. Quick handoff to Jordan Espinoza. Now to Justice Espinoza. Back to Jordan. Back to Justice. Jordan Espinoza with it again. Now the basketball slapped away. Loose and on the floor. Yaya Gibson coming up with it. Player going to the ground as Aaliyah Shawnee bumped into her. That was Jordan Espinoza down on the floor. And
offensive foul called there on Shawnee. Her second personal.
That'll leave Danica Bull coming to take it the other direction. 6:56 left to go in the ball game, or at least in regulation, as close as it is. Basketball tipped out of bounds again by Glenpool, and Danica Bull coming will put it back into play here. Inbound throw put into Emma Crapshaw. Turnover as Jordan Espinoza comes up with it. Yaya Gibson comes up with it and gives it down to Aaliyah Shawnee. Shawnee's two-pointer on the way in. Tied at 42. Henley West with it. She'll give it back up top to Justice Espinoza. Now to Jordan. Back to Justice. Jordan Espinoza trying to put up a shot, but now Glenpool will come away with it. DeMoya Gator working it the other direction. Now to the right wing. 3-pointers on the way in for Camden Hall. You know, we think it's hard keeping up with these Espinoza girls. Isn't it Wilson that has like 4 of the same family on their roster?
Yes, yeah.
I watched a little bit of that game last night with Owasso, and hard to keep up with sometimes. 5:50 left to play, 45-40 our score. Glenpool on top. We're back after this on Squirtle.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than Brahms. Brahms is bringing the heat.
Back here at the BOK Center in downtown Tulsa, Grant Merrill, Edward Crapshaw along with you. Thank you for being with us. Mallory Reams, our on-site producer, and the Glenpool Lady Warriors with the basketball out of the break. 3-point shot coming. That one's on the way in for Camden Hall. I think that's 2 in a row for her, Edward.
Yes, it is. 2 in a row. Makes it a 6-point lead for Glenpool.
Now the basketball loose after Hammon tries to throw it back in, and Glenpool turning up the pressure in this third and fourth quarter.
Yes, they have.
Got 5:30 left in regulation here, 48-42 our score.
Aaliyah Shawnee picks up her third personal foul there on the inbounds play.
After the foul, an inbound pass comes to Hindley West. She'll work it back over to Justice Espinoza. Now to Jordan. Now a turnover back the other direction. Here comes Glenpool. Straight to the hoop goes Aaliyah Shawnee, and she's fouled on her way up. And this is going to be on Justice Espinoza, the 5'5" senior. Do we know of any college plans for Justice so far? Does she plan to take this basketball to the next level?
I don't think she's going to play basketball at the next level. She's just talked to her before. She's planning on going to Southwestern there in Weatherford next fall.
That's a good school. Free throws up and in for Aaliyah Shawnee. Unless you ask anybody from Alva.
Yes.
It's a good school. Back the other direction. Here comes Hammon and Bull coming. Her shot won't fall. Coming up with the rebound, Yaya Gibson. She'll work it the other direction. Feeding Aaliyah Shawnee. Her shot falls short. Draws iron. It won't go. Rebound three-pointer on the way and in. And that is Demia Gator. With that one, we've got a timeout on the floor. 4:53 to play. 53-42. Our score. Back after this on Squirtle.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
The proof starts here at Upper Crust. The details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather round.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple. For over a century, Sooner Plains.
We've got 4:53 left to go in this first game here of the Day 2 session of the Tournament of Champions in downtown Tulsa at the BOK Center. Grand Barrel Edward Crapshaw along with you. Inbound throw. Given in and brought back to Danica Bull coming. Double team. She'll work it back up to Jordan Espinoza. Now to Hindley West. Bull coming for 3.
Boom, buckets. Lady Warrior three-pointer.
She nailed it. 53-45 our score. Hammond trying to make a comeback run here. Yaya Gibson with the basketball for Glenpool. We're probably going to see some moments where Glenpool is going to try to milk that clock.
Slow things down just a little bit.
Now this is going to be a foul on Hindley West. Is that 3 for her? 4?
That's her third personal.
Back at the free throw line, Glenpool's Demoya Gator. Shots on the way and in. She'll have another one coming. Next free throws on its way, good. Coach Conley pleading his case to the referees.
He's wanting to travel there on the call before the foul.
You know, some of these coaches would have been master debate participants.
Yes, they would.
When you watch them on the floor. Glenpool's Aaliyah Shawnee straight to the hoop. Her shot's on the way and in. Henley West. Back the other direction. Trying to get it over to Danica Bull coming, and now the ball's loose and picked up by Glenpool. Aaliyah Shawnee feeding a lady down low. 2-pointer won't fall. Foul called as Tyra McKinney went up for the shot. And they're going to call this one on Jordan Espinoza. We got a lot of great sponsors who have brought you our coverage. Locally here in Tulsa, I want to say thank you to Rogers State University, also to Western Sun Federal Credit Union, 6 locations to serve you across the Tulsa Metro, and also to our friends at Hill Spring Church on 41st Street between Tulsa and Sand Springs. I invite you to attend services this Sunday. Now the basketball tipped out of bounds on the inbound throw, and Hammon will have it here. And, of course, a lot of food sponsors to thank for their contributions to the Tournament of Champions. I should sound the alert that it is Whataburger Chicken Biscuit Day in the hospitality room. So, Edward, if you haven't had that delight, you need to try it.
Boom, buckets, Lady Warrior three-pointer, Abby Phillips.
She shot that one from long range and made it look easy. 3:20 to go, 58-48. Glenpool still with a 10-point lead. Yaya Gibson out between the keys. Cranks it over to Aaliyah Shawnee. Shawnee guarded by Jordan Espinoza as Gibson gets it back. And now we've got a foul. And they'll call that one on Justice Espinoza. A lot of folks coming into this Tournament of Champions over the next 3 days. We had the mayor of Tulsa, Monroe Nichols, sit in with us for a little while yesterday during the Booker T game, and Porter Moser was here yesterday to watch Crossings Christian. I think he's back this morning. I see him over just across from where we are. Of course, the head basketball coach at the University of Oklahoma. He did not make the road trip to Fort Worth. But
yeah, he'd rather watch some hoops.
But at that level, they may be leaving after the game. I don't know. You know. Back the other direction. Here comes Hammon and Jordan Espinoza. Cross-court pass over to Danica Bull coming. Her shot blocked. Back the other direction comes Yaya Gibson. Gibson slowing up the pace of things here. Double teamed. She'll work it back over to Aaliyah Shawnee. 2:30 to go here. Shawnee running in circles out here. Now a foul on Jordan Espinoza. She was running in circles. It reminded me when we used to do donuts in the parking lot, you know.
Giving her a chase there. Trying to play keep away.
Yaya Gibson will go to the free throw line. First one's up on the way and in. She'll have another one. Another free throw coming for Yaya Gibson. Shots up on the way and in. Glenpool will get the basketball back after the shot. Yaya back over to the top of the key to Aaliyah Shawnee. 2 minutes left to go here. 61-48. Hammon trailing by 13. Glenpool's DeMoya Gator out around the perimeter. Aaliyah Shawnee still dribbling, trying to get away from Jordan Espinoza, and Jordan fouls her. Well, if the current trend continues, Hammon will face their second loss of the season, 12-0 run coming into this tournament. Who will be some of your biggest foes during the district basketball season?
The area schools around there, a lot of our biggest rivals. We have Leedy to the north, and then we have Arnett up there as well. And then
Right.
the big one for us, of course, is we always butt heads with Lomega at some point.
Right. Free throws up and in. Lomega's always had a really good girls team.
Yes, they have. Defending state champs as well.
Leah Shawnee trying to drive through traffic here, and
that's going to be Jordan's 5th personal foul, so she will be done.
So Jordan Espinoza fouling out here. Minute 37 left to play here. So she'll come out of the ball game, and back at the free throw line, it'll be Camden Hull. First free throw up and coming. I think some discussion on whether that was a flop or not. At least there was in the stands.
Right.
1:37 left to play. Don't forget, coming up here in the next little bit, we've got more basketball for you. Tony Wilson will be joining me. We'll have Crossings and OK coming up here at the 10:30 game. Edmond Memorial and Quinton and senior girls play coming up at high noon. Then Tony and I are done, and Todd Miller and Adam Dieselhorst take over. So they'll have Dale and Wilson coming up at 1:30.
That'll be a good game right there.
Minute 33 left to play. Yeah, it will. Two of the best small schools in the state, for sure. $132 left to go here. Hammon will have the basketball. Justice Espinoza, the last Espinoza standing in this ball game. She tries to pass it over to an open teammate, and it's intercepted. That'll give Yaya Gibson the basketball. Minute 13 to play here. Yaya at midcourt, closely guarded by Jordan Espinoza or Justice Espinoza. Now Yaya Gibson headed to the line or headed to the hoop, and we've got a foul called. Now she'll probably head to the line. We're going to call Justice Espinoza with that one. Of course, Hammon plays Lomega in the Squirtle Festival.
Yes, they do, up in Enid.
Reminded by Mr. Squirtle Festival himself, Adam Dieselhorst, about that one. I said we were reminded by Mr. Squirtle Festival himself. Adam will be there counting the gate money the whole weekend, so. Here comes Hammon in this last minute of the ball game. Down on the baseline, 2-pointer for Rakea Davis falls short, and we've got a foul called on Tyra McKinney for the Glenpool Lady Warriors. First free throw's up and coming. Another free throw coming with 46 seconds left. Shot's up. Shot is good. Back the other direction, Yaya Gibson. Gibson double team. Basketball slapped away from her now. Henley West trying to come out of the backcourt, but she had about 3 defenders on her.
That's usually the case anytime she catches the ball.
36.5 seconds left to play here, and Henley West is going to the free throw line. .5 seconds left to play. Glenpool will advance here in the consolation bracket, and you said that Hammon will end up playing at the 9 o'clock game tomorrow?
The 7th place 9 o'clock game tomorrow. They'll take on the loser of Quentin and Edmond Memorial at noon.
We'll have that game for you. Tony Wilson and I will be on the call of the Edmond Memorial game, and probably that one in the morning as well. Yaya Gibson double teamed. She'll work it out to the corner. It's Demoya Gator. Works it around the perimeter with 10 seconds left. She'll pop it back over to Aaliyah Shawnee, and she'll hold off for the win here. Final score 67-51. Glenpool with a 16-point victory in day 2 action of the Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip. We'll be back with more action between Crossings Christian and OK coming up next. Tony Wilson will join me, and we'll have all the action for you all morning long right here on Squirtle TV, your home of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, fueled by Quick Trip.